How to make a left side pocket for your crochet cardigan. Start by making a granny square with 5 rows. Slip stitch to the left side and turn your work. After you turn your work, we're going to place 5 clusters, but skip this corner and move on to the next space. Once you have those 5 clusters across, chain 3 and turn your work. After you chain 3 and turn your work, you're going to place 4 more granny square clusters. Once you have placed these 4 clusters, go ahead and slip stitch into the corner space right here. After you slip stitch, place a single crochet border all the way around the granny square. Slip stitch your round closed. If you want to add fur onto your pockets, these are the placements. The top one is 3 over and the bottom one is 2. Add your fur yarn and single crochet through that area. Weave the tails into your pocket and you're ready to whip stitch onto your cardigan. Place your pocket onto the cardigan in your desired location and anchor down with some stitch markers. Next, whip stitch the pocket to your cardigan on all sides except for the first side. How to make a right side pocket for your crochet cardigan. Start by making a granny square with 5 rows. Turn your work and slip stitch to the corner. Once you've slip stitched into the corner, we're going to turn our work, skip the corner space, and work 5 granny square clusters. Once you've reached the corner, chain 3 and turn your work. Crochet 4 granny square clusters. Once you've crocheted those 4, slip stitch into this spot right here. Once you've slip stitched into the space, continue along the border with a single crochet. Slip stitch the border shut and tie off your work. If you're wanting to add fur trim to your project, these are the placements for the stitch markers. One is 3 clusters in, and the bottom one will be 2 clusters in. Add your fur yarn and single crochet across. Go ahead and weave in the tails of your pocket. Next, line up your pocket with your cardigan where you want to place it and use stitch markers to go ahead and anchor the pocket in place. And then you will proceed to whip stitch these edges together. How to whip stitch your pocket onto your crochet cardigan. Start by anchoring the pocket into the place on your cardigan that you want it to be. Attach yarn to a darning needle. Pull your needle through the back side of your cardigan and through your pocket, and be careful not to pull the yarn all the way through. Decide on where you're going to place these whip stitches so that way you get a cleaner look beforehand. To start, go the same direction, so this way we're going back to front and we're going through the cardigan and then we're going through the corner of the square. And for whip stitching, it's always going to be that same direction, so we're always going to insert the same way. Now that you've placed your first whip stitch, pull that tail and you can kind of tighten up the stitch and then continue on whip stitching. If you like the tutorial, let me know in the comments and like and subscribe to my channel.